Hello, YouTube. All right. They say life is all about compromise. Because it turns out that even though we have visions of how we want things to be, sometimes they don't work that way. Anyhow, as you know, I'm currently in process of installing systems to make the RV good enough, totally off-grid capable, so that, for camping or even for living off-grid, I'll be able to function. One of the things that makes life a little bit easier is having access to like 120 volt power. So I have installed this 2000 watt inverter, and it's all working right now. Like I can, it's hooked up to the leisure battery, which means I can turn it on and off. You can see it's on, which means I'm producing 120 volt power right now. And it has a switch here, which I still need to test to see if it actually connects and disconnects the two batteries, the vehicle battery and the house battery. Basically, I'm reproducing the system that was set up in my minivan camper, Little Blue 2, just to keep things really simple. Now, I've been running around town trying to find a 12 volt meter so I could determine how much power was coming in and what the battery charge situation looked like. Well, it turns out locally, nobody seems to be carrying those things. So it looks like I'm going to have to order it online. And ordering it online, the cheapest ones are like on eBay for about $3, $4. And they have free delivery coming from China, but they could take upwards of a month or more to get here. So that's kind of a long wait, but I'm probably going to end up ordering those. The alternative is to order them online from companies that sell through Walmart or other places, but they run about $10 and they would arrive in a few days, which is an option that may exist. But looking at that choice of paying $10 to $15 for a battery meter, that just basically the battery meter, and a few of them may have USB ports in them, but then they run about $15, $20. I decided, you know what? Maybe it'll be better to just go ahead and get another power inverter and get one that has the meter on it, the reading, and also would be more useful. So I went back to Walmart and I was looking at the different power meters. I mean, not power meters, power inverters. And they had this 750 watt one, which is the same one I have in Little Blue, which has functioned just fine. And they also had one that was 400 watts, which would work as well. But the price difference was only $10. The 400 watt one was $29 and something, $29.98 or something like that. And the 750 watt one was $39. So I decided to get the same one I have in Little Blue because I know this one works really well. And what it will allow me to do is basically run upwards of, two rice cookers at the same time if I want to. But the plan will be to keep the big one here, which is a 2000 watt inverter that could potentially run a microwave and maybe even other devices, and install a battery meter for that as soon as I get it ordered and it shows up in the mail. But the main one I'll be using is actually this little one. And the reason for that is when you convert power, the bigger power supply or the bigger power inverters, I think they use more power than the small little one. So this will be my primary one, which is a 750 watt, which should allow me to actually cook and drive using a rice cooker just like I do in Little Blue. And that's why I decided to go for this one. Using the 750 watt one will be versatile because I can use it to cook while I'm driving, but I can also use it to power the TV and the computers and other devices throughout the RV, just not the microwave or the oven there, the baking oven, the little mini toaster oven. So that's going to be the plan for today. Is we're going to go ahead and try to install this power inverter. I'll put it right up here near the existing one, and then I am going to be able to monitor the power situation to see if I'm able to charge the leisure battery or not. So stay tuned for that.